Hi, my name is Kim Hewitt, and I am the instructor for MEDT 3401, and I wanted to welcome you to the class. This is a quick video where I just try to give you a little nudge and tell you what direction that you're going to want to head as you begin this course. Basically, this semester, we have about 6 full weeks of instruction. And so down below where this video is at, you're going to see a module, and each week has its own module for the most part. I haven't actually created the summer structure exactly yet, so it could be that the first week is actually 2 modules, because I always have students do a quick orientation to the class. They have to go get logins to things, and they just have to be familiar with various ideas and look at the syllabus and things like that. So in the first week, you may have 2 modules. But for the most part, week 1 is going to be module 1, week 2 will be module 2, week 3, module 3, and so on. Those are found below. Hopefully the labeling system down below is clear, like module 1 is called M1 in really big bright letters. And then I put the date, see how there's a date range attached to that. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. So for each module, what you do is you go inside, and I have little welcome materials for each module. The first thing I show you is a welcome video, kind of like this one. I try to keep them short. I try to sort of summarize what you're going to be up to that week so you can hear it from me. And then what I give you is a more detailed checklist that says, do these things, boom, 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 and you will be a very successful student this week if you do these things on this checklist. So I give you a welcome video and a checklist. Then I give you all the materials that you need, the quizzes, the assignment drop boxes, links to websites, explanatory pages, what have you, in those modules that pertain to that checklist. And I do it in order. And so I'm terribly organized. It's my one flaw, because it takes you a long time if you're too obsessive about your organization. So I'm trying to get better at that. I'm actually trying to relax and be a little less that way. But I think you'll find it's super organized if you just look at it. Some students just don't look at stuff. The thing that some of you are gonna want to do, maybe from habit, maybe because you've had to function this way in other classes, is sometimes people want to just go over, and I don't know which way is left and right for you, but on the left-hand side, you'll see the sort of navigation bar. Some people like to just go straight to assignments or straight to assessments, which are quizzes in this learning environment, or straight over to discussions. But going straight there usually doesn't always make sense in my class. You're going to want to go through the learning modules. In fact, don't be surprised if for the first week to 10 days, I hide those buttons from you. I will re-show them quickly, because I know people will just really get frustrated and lost, and you do need the functions of those buttons. But I think in the beginning I'll probably end up hiding those, so don't panic when you don't see assignments and discussions and assessments over there on the left, okay? I probably will hide it if I'm on the ball. So again, you really want to go through the module, get your checklist each week, make sure you're going through what's on it. I recommend that if you feel you need to, print that checklist and physically mark off that you've done things on it. Let's see, what else should I tell you here in the beginning? Sort of the roadmap for the course, the thing that I have to check almost anytime I'm asked a question, especially if it pertains to scheduling or what's due or what did you assign or how many points was X assignment worth. The place I go is not the syllabus so much as the course plan. The course plan is a Google Doc that you should be able to see. If you can't see it, tell me, because sometimes I have issues with making it public and visible and published and blah blah blah. Google Docs clashes with CourseDen. There's an issue, so I always have to be really careful when I use a Google Doc. But anyway, course plan is the roadmap for the course. You should also see that down below. There's a little compass icon, and click on that, and that tells you what is assigned each week, when it is due, and how many points it's worth. The cool thing about this class is that everything is due on Sunday night at midnight for the most part. There may be one extended deadline at the end of the semester, for example, maybe the very last Sunday, maybe the Wednesday after that. I'll accept a few things. I usually do that for the very last deadline to give us a little bit of wiggle room. We have 2 quizzes that are open all semester long, so you could take those in the first week of the course if you wanted. And if you look down below, you'll see Q2, 2 quizzes due at the end of the semester. So those are available there. If you access them through that module, then you'll see the materials that go with them. This is an example if where if you were to go over the left-hand navigation and click on assessments, you'd be like, okay, I see the quiz, but what is it on? So go into that quizzes module, and I've got 2 sort of information pages with information that you'll want to go look at, websites, and just some context for what the heck you're even doing with those quizzes. Okay, so those are open all semester through July. And this semester we have a WIMBA live classroom space where we may be meeting occasionally, and we can meet there, also just visit there if we want to. But this semester we may also be using a new tool called Adobe Connect. I hear it's really easy to use and it works better than WIMBA Live Classroom, and I may be having some online courses through Adobe, but I'll let you know if we change it up. It's going to be super easy though, whatever it is. I won't do it if it's not pretty easy for us to do. Okay, so welcome to the course. You want to go into that first module, M0, orientation module, followed by module 1, and you just want to make sure that you finish the modules by the end of the date in those ranges. Okay? So I look forward to working with you this semester. It's going to be so hectic, and I will tell you, I am actually starting my doctorate here at the University of West Georgia in the School Improvement Program. I just finished my EDS in Instructional Technology in May, and so I'll be a little bit of a headless chicken alongside you. So, and we have a lot of students in this class, and that makes the grading very time-consuming, which is my job. My time should be consumed if I am being paid to do this, and I'm totally okay with that. But it is quite challenging for me. But I did really well last summer. I've been slipping fall and spring with my grading feedback time, but I think I'm going to have a good plan this summer to actually get the feedback to you guys in a timely fashion. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. My contact info is on the bottom of this page. You can call me on my cell phone. You can text me. You can email me. And whatever you do, be a squeaky wheel. If you really need to get a hold of me, use multiple modes of contact. Get WIMBA Live pronto. Every time I turn on my computer, boom, I have instant chat. It will tell you if I'm online. Get Skype if you want and add me as your Skype buddy. That's a fabulous way to just talk very quickly. I'm also on Google Chat, like Google Video Chat. So anyway, whatever your preference is, we may be able to come up with a way where we can visit. And sometimes students need to have that face-to-face visiting with me, that sort of face-to-face synchronous visiting. Last semester I had 2 students. We would just regularly Skype every other week during the long semester. We would just visit for about 30 minutes on Skype, and she kind of talked to me about what was going on, and I think that really helped. So I'm here to help. Let me know how I can help, and I hope you enjoy the course. All right. Goodbye.